Hey there, my amazing English learners. Welcome back to Quick Learn Podcast with Hazel. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Grab your headphones, maybe a cup of tea, and settle in. Because today we're talking about something that sounds hard, but actually isn't. In fact, once you understand it, you might even find it easy. Are you ready? Today's topic is waking up at 4:30 a.m. is actually easy. I know. That sounds a little crazy, right? Maybe you're thinking, Hazel, I can barely open my eyes before 8. But stay with me, because by the end of this podcast, you'll understand why waking up early, especially at 4:30 a.m., can be a game changer, not just for your English learning, but for your life. And I'll explain everything in an easy way, with real examples, new vocabulary, and helpful idioms. So let's start from the beginning. Why do some people wake up at 4:30 a.m.? Is it because they're superhuman? Is it because they have some magical energy? Number? Not at all. It's because they made a choice, a habit, a routine. Waking up early is not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. Now, intentional means doing something on purpose with a clear reason. And why 4:30 a.m., Hazel? That's so early. Yes, it is early, but there's something beautiful about that time. It's quiet, peaceful, no distractions, just you and your goals. Let me paint a picture for you. It's 4:30 a.m. The world is still asleep. You wake up, you stretch, you drink some water. Maybe you do a quick workout, read a few pages of a book, or start learning English. No phone buzzing, no emails, no noise. Just focus. Sounds good, right? But Hazel, how is it easy? I'll tell you how. It becomes easy when you understand why you're doing it. See, your brain works like a GPS. It needs a destination. If you wake up early just because it sounds cool, you'll hit the snooze button. But if you wake up early because you want to become fluent in English, start a business, or build a better life, you'll get up. Let me explain with a phrase. Where there's a will, there's a way. This means if you truly want something, you'll find a way to do it, even if it's hard. Let's talk about how to actually wake up at 4:30 and not hate it. First, don't jump from 8 a.m. to 4:30 overnight. That's a shock to your body. Instead, move back slowly. Try waking up at 6:30, then 6, then 5:30, until 4:30 feels natural. Second, sleep early. I know, you're busy. But here's a saying. Early to bed and early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. It means sleeping early and waking early is good for your health and success. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now, let's talk about the benefits. When you wake up at 4:30, your brain is fresh. There's no rush. You get time for you. That's powerful. And this creates something called momentum. That means once you start something positive, it keeps going. Like a snowball rolling down a hill, it gets bigger and faster. Let me teach you an idiom here. Kickstart your day. To kickstart something means to give it energy and begin it with power. So waking up at 4:30 helps you kickstart your day with focus. But Hazel, what if I'm not a morning person? That's okay. You're not born a morning person. You become one. It's all about habit, and habits can be built. You know, I had a student named Ravi. He was always late to class, always tired. We made a deal. Wake up just 15 minutes earlier each week. After a month, he was waking up at 5 a.m. practicing English with full energy. And guess what? He passed his English exam with flying colors. That means he did extremely well. And he told me, Hazel, waking up early changed my life. Let's talk about something that may surprise you. Waking up early helps with mental health. Yes, because when you start your day with peace, not chaos, you feel better. You're in control. There's another idiom for you. Rise and shine. It means to wake up and feel energetic, but it's also a mindset. You rise and then you shine. But Hazel, what if I try and fail? Then you try again. That's life. Nobody's perfect. There's a phrase I love. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. It means keep going, even if you fail. Discipline is built over time. Here's another good one. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Think about that. It's easy to do something when you're excited. But real success comes from doing it when you're tired, lazy, or unmotivated. Waking up early is hard for many reasons. So today we're going to break down 7 simple strategies to make it easier. And guess what? You'll also learn new vocabulary, useful expressions, and everyday idioms to improve your English fluency. Let's start with the first one. 1. Understand why you want to wake up early. If you don't know why you want to wake up at 4:30 a.m., your bed will win every single time. You need a clear purpose. Maybe it's to study, exercise, meditate, or have quiet time. That strong reason is your fuel. Have a purpose means having a reason or goal. Fuel means something that gives energy or power. For example, my dream is the fuel that keeps me going. 2. Sleep earlier the night before. Here's a simple truth. If you go to bed at midnight, 4:30 a.m. is going to feel like a nightmare. One of my favorite phrases is, early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is an English proverb, a wise saying. Use it when talking about good habits. Try to sleep at the same time every night. This is called a sleep routine. 3. Prepare everything before you sleep. Lay out your clothes. Set your alarm. Prepare your water bottle. This reduces morning friction. Friction? Like in science class? Ha ha. Not exactly. In this case, friction means anything that slows you down or makes things harder. Less friction equals easier mornings. Morning friction means small tasks that feel big when you're tired. Layout means to place things neatly and ready to use. Example, I lay out my clothes every night before I sleep. 4. Use multiple alarms. Now, this one's fun. I set one alarm on my phone and another across the room. Why across the room? Because I have to get up to turn it off. No more lazy snoozing. I also keep a backup alarm just in case. Hey, better safe than sorry, right? 5. Avoid screens. Before bed phones and screens mess with your sleep, try to avoid them 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Instead, read a book or write in your journal. That helps your brain slow down and relax. Mess with means to disturb or interfere with something. Example, too much caffeine messes with my sleep. Slow down means to relax or go at a gentler speed 6. Don't hit the snooze button. That snooze button, it's a trap. Every time you press it, your brain gets confused. You think, just 5 more minutes. But it becomes 30. Trap means something that catches or tricks you. Snooze means a short extra sleep after your alarm rings. Phrase, don't snooze your goals. 7. Reward yourself. After waking up early, give yourself a reward. Maybe it's a nice breakfast, a walk in the fresh air, or a few quiet minutes to read. That's how you build a new habit, with positive reinforcement. Reinforcement means a reward or reminder that strengthens a behavior. Example, good feedback is great reinforcement. And remember some key phrases. The early bird catches the worm. Where there's a will, there's a way. Don't snooze your goals. Let's learn a few new words. Routine, the regular way you do things. Example, I follow a morning routine every day. Intentional, doing something on purpose. Example, she woke up early with an intentional plan. Momentum, the force that keeps things. Example, once I started studying daily, I gained momentum. Grind, hard, repeated example. Success takes time and grind. Peak hours, the best hours of the day when your mind is sharpest. Example, for me, 5 a.m. is my peak hour. Let me tell you this, waking up at 4:30 is not a punishment. It's a gift. You gift yourself quiet. You gift yourself time. You gift yourself focus. And slowly, that small habit builds big results. Another idiom, the early bird catches the worm. This means people who start early get the best opportunities. Try it for 1 week, just one, and see how it feels. Don't try to be perfect. Just show up. Even if you wake up at 4:45 or 5 o'clock, it's okay. Progress is better than perfection. That's how you change your life. One small step at a time. Final thoughts. Waking up at 4:30 a.m. might sound extreme, but it's totally achievable if you take it step by step. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Remember, prepare your mind. Sleep early. Celebrate small wins. It's not about waking up early just to be productive. It's about creating a life that feels less rushed and more intentional. Try waking up just 15 minutes earlier tomorrow. Then the next day, 15 minutes earlier again. Build up slowly. Write down how you feel. What did you do with your extra time? Did you enjoy the quiet, the sunrise? Let us know in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. We want to hear your story. So my amazing learners, remember, you are capable. You are strong. You can create new habits. And yes, waking up at 4:30 a.m. is actually easy when your dreams are big enough. Thank you for listening to this episode of Quick Learn with Hazel. Until next time, keep learning, keep rising, and most importantly, keep shining. Bye for now.